Hey friends, it's Sammy back with another episode of the Daily Dash. That's right, it's everything you need to know from around the world and in my life, straight from my car dashboard to yours. Today is a Monday, March 4th, 2019. Let me tell you what you need to know so you're in the know around the water cooler and in Carline today. All right, there were massive storms and tornadoes that hit a lot of the country. Tornadoes killed over 24 in the south. I can't remember exactly where, but devastating weather going on this weekend. I just heard that actor Luke Perry died at the age of 52 from that stroke we told you about last week, which is totally shocking. And there was that controversial Michael Jackson documentary that aired on HBO this weekend. I get people are talking about it. I have not seen it, but all the buzz. It's also National Pound Cake Day on a lighter note, and I always welcome the opportunity to celebrate pound cake. Yeah, that's your tidbits of news. If you missed any of that, you know you can find it below. Of course, you can find me at the Sammy Cone on Twitter and Instagram, sammycone.com, and on YouTube while you're there. Appreciate the thumbs up, the hearts, the likes, anything to keep this conversation going and keep the Daily Dash appearing in your feed. Okay, let me break down this weekend for you a little bit. So you know that Friday was my son's 13th birthday. It was not the best birthday for him. So he did not feel great. He had his Lion King show during school on Friday. And instead of going to dinner between that and the evening show, he's like, I just want to come home and sleep. So we're thinking, cool, you've had a really busy time, lots of play rehearsals, was kind of had like a sore throat. So slept, did the show, did not look great, but also did not fall off of his stilts that he wore to be a giraffe. So we thought that was a win. Afterwards, same thing, didn't want to go out and celebrate. So just laid low, had a birthday brunch Saturday morning, and then came home and was just not good. Turns out he had a fever, but again, not throwing up, nothing like horrible. Persisted Sunday, couldn't, anyway, long story short, Mama Bear just showed up at the doctor's office when they opened at 8 o'clock this morning. I was like, I'm not going to try to call for an appointment. I'm just going to show up and wait before work. Turns out they had a sick appointment built in. We got in, strep test, negative, flu test. The boy has flu type A. So again, more congestion than like GI issues, but I felt horrible, like horrible. And I texted, they said, okay, first of all, he's out of school all this week, except for Friday. Like he could go back Friday if he's fever free. Crazy. And of course, contact everyone you know that he's been around to let them know they need to take care of themselves. If they feel fluish, go get the test. So yeah, I felt horrible. And I texted everyone, like all his friends, the teachers, everyone from the play. And I'm sure there's other kids sick in the play too. I'm sure he's not the only one, but yeah. So I, again, just was like, please forgive me. And I got the sweetest messages from my friends, including one from my friend Christy that was like, listen, sister, it's called life. Every day we step out the door, we take a risk, and I would rather live than hide, and, grace and prayers. And I was just like, it was such a good reminder for me to live more that way, because I'm self-reflective and thinking, am I so freaking out and horrified and like apologetic? Because if it had been reversed, I would be freaking out and horrified and, oh my gosh, I can't believe they exposed me to the flu. Like, I hate to admit that's more my nature. I don't know if that's true. I don't think I would feel that way towards someone else, but I feel that way about myself. Like I rake myself over the coals. So anyway, just reminded me that we don't know what each day holds. We look at, again, this 52-year-old actor that died today, and we just, today, and just think, okay, we just have to let go and live and make the most of every opportunity, okay, because the days are evil, as the Bible says, and we do the best we can. So I've gotten some good life lessons out of it, to just not sweat what is out of our control, which is really most of life, to offer forgiveness, to live without fear and without bitterness, and to offer forgiveness more freely, and just to take heart and be courageous. So that's what I leave with you today. I do want to pray health and healing over each and every one of you. I will covet prayers of healing for my son as well, please. And yeah, just go out, be bold, be strong. All right, friends. I pray you have a great day wherever you are. Make sure you make it great, and do not wait to tell someone you love how you feel about them. Bye, friends.